Greetings and welcome back to Timberborn. I'm KatherineOfSky, and today our very first message comes from Zoe Zebra. My dear beavers, I apologize for my absence. Had I known that my warnings to cease the blasting of Wheeling Dam land would go unheeded, I would have postponed my trip to Scrap Farmington. It is with a heavy heart that I return to this disaster. More blasting of Wheeling Dam land, and now a plan for the seizing of our water power plant by Gnawington? After our successful run in drought conditions, this blatant disrespect of the beavers of Wheeling Dam cannot continue. What I saw on my trip to Scrap Farmington was a thriving district with space for decoration, fencing, a carousel, statues, and happy faces all around. It was a green place full of excess. Mayor Tux is, of course, a wonderful man, blessed by the hands of KOS herself and healthy lands and friendly neighbors. It's a stark contrast to the harsh reality of Wheeling Dam. We have little land we can call our own that's green, and our neighbors, both Ruins Deep and Gnawington, see what little we have as theirs to do with as they wish. It is enough to make one feel forsaken by the great KOS. To that, I say Wheeling Dam is strong, and we will prove our place on this hill as a great district, in spite of all our setbacks and the greed of the older districts. The beavers of Wheeling Dam have long been strong and resilient, tough as the land we live upon. From Zoe Zebra, Mayoress Candidate, Overseer of Wheeling Dam. And of course, John Tux responds, "Thank you, and don't be a stranger." And I'm sure he holds his paw out with a latte. So that is one of the serious things that we have going on at the moment. And now we can actually, we can turn our hearts and thoughts to a little bit of a more entertaining matter, shall we say. This message comes from Sabarus Terrace. It continues. The charlatan Dr. Castor is now marketing Vitapills at 25 chips per bottle. He claims to have found some mystical new mineral within the scrap piles that greatly increases health and vital function. At my own expense, I purchased a bottle to test the contents. The bulk of these pills is powdered bone. I do not know who this Dr. Castor believes he is, but this is unheard of. Worse, the address upon his flyers is seemingly inside a water tank. I was unable to trace the source of these pills back further, as the beaver I met to conduct the sale will not disclose his source. I will not name them here, but I have sent the info to the mayoral offices so they may be properly investigated. And good on you for doing so. Our last message today was given to me by Amanda Arp, who says, "The drought wears on, as it has for cycles and cycles before. The sun, seemingly brighter during this turn, warms my fur. I look out across the expanse of our beaver-made lake. Its surface glitters like so many torches. I see this from my perch atop the forester's hut. Suddenly, from across the lake, I hear squeaks and groans of wood and rope as the floodgates drop to their lowest point. Water rushes forth once more, moving downstream into what I've heard is a field of great wheels, tall as 4 beavers. When the waters of the lake recede, I stretch, gather my tools, and head downstairs. The many maple saplings I have been nurturing lightly sway as I open the hut's door. I breathe in the crisp air and get to work, tilling the soil and planting these young maples to fulfill the Empress's orders. I smile as the sun shines upon my labors. While politicians and members of the resistance talk, I will continue to do as the beaver has always done. Nurture the woodlands, toil against the drought, and respect the flows of the river." From the scribblings of Forester Volzal. It has been very lovely to hear from all of beaver kind today, I have to say. I love to get messages from the common beaver next door, so to speak. It's been absolutely delightful. But now we must get to work. Our beavers have many things to do now, so we're going to get doing them. And we'll start with these projects here, as several people have okay, I don't want to do that. Several people have noted this little thing is paused, and that needs to be unpaused so that can get going. And we will transfer power once we have it into this area. Let's see, we want to plant, I guess it doesn't really matter if we plant or not, because we can do that later. I meant to actually put some dynamite here. There we go. That can go there, and we are getting more stuff done. Now, we can reach this area with dynamite. We're just not getting the dynamite. I did want to check one thing, because somebody mentioned that they thought we had too big of a... Oh, we don't. we definitely don't have any more dynamite. But I just wanted to reassure you that the dynamite here, we're actually not reserving anything. We're not reserving any dynamite at all. So everything that, if it's lucky enough to land in that distribution hut, then it's going to go there. I had an interesting idea based off of a comment someone gave me. Oh, and by the way, someone mentioned this. And I thought everybody had access because they were able to put in the first few or the first level of dynamite, but they actually can't reach down here. So thank you for two people who pointed that out, actually. I think the second comment was by Mayoress Cottontail, and I can't remember the first. I'm so sorry. I read so many comments every day, and that's why I forget who says what, but I do read everybody's comments. But anyway, we're going to fix this problem by adding a road here, and I think that should be enough. But let's just make sure and check. Here we go. Yes, they can definitely reach down there now. Okay, so that's going to work. This area has some stuff to do, and I think it's going to work pretty well. Now, somebody suggested that we would have a diving board into this reservoir. I think we need to make this a whole attraction. I think that's going to have to be a thing. So we might end up doing something like that. Maybe putting in a second carousel. I mean, God only knows. But I have to say that Zoe has a very good point, and I think we might even need to have an election for Wheeling Dam's mayor. And Zoe is kind of a front-running candidate, I gotta say. She really cares about the district and is absolutely right. It's pretty barren out here. it's pretty barren, pretty rough stuff here. What we can do, and I'm wondering if we actually need them to kind of go down this area and maybe help with this dam. We could actually move the district center, because it is, we only are at yellow to reach the water dumps over here. So if we move the district center downward, I'm sure we could help with this dam a bit. However, we definitely need to do some other things with the area. And I'm thinking what we can do is we have this temporary forest over here. And I say temporary because it doesn't have a lot of chance to get planted. And it's only going to get planted during the drought one time. And then it's got a whole cycle before the trees are, they're grown and harvested and then planted again. Like a whole drought cycle, not just a tree cycle. Whoopsies. So I'm thinking maybe we green up some of this area and kind of make them a little bit more independent and not so reliant on their neighbors. So we do have the access up here, which is kind of nice. And maybe we start building, we probably need a water dump up here or down here. Maybe we have it in both places. I'm not quite sure how we want to do this. Maybe we do something like this, where we delete these pieces here. Yeah, okay. We'll do this, and then we'll add in a little bit of infrastructure here. But before we do too much over here, I want to do something else as well. So we'll put a nice staircase right there. And I'm thinking maybe we do some water stuff around here. If we do, maybe this can be our farmland. Maybe they do have a little bit of farming. And then up here, maybe we can have a forest going on. And then we have, of course, a scrap pile over here. Let us not forget the giant scrap piles that are existing there. All right, and we will go ahead and put in... I don't know if we can build this very soon, but we can do it soon enough. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we have a water dump there, that should green at least some of this area. And then maybe we have another one somewhere like here or up here, maybe there. We have to put it from the edge, of course. Because otherwise it's going to just drain into the other area. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to work, but we are going to try our best to get this going. Okay, so let's let them do that. Oh, I don't know why there's a plank in the middle of the screen. Let's see if we change menus. There it goes. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to high prioritize these different items here, as well as these pieces of dynamite. And we're going to let that happen. So the idea that I had was somebody said, you know, why am I building from the top level of the dam? Because it is absolutely unusable to happen. The dam is not secured until that last vertical segment is put in. And if you guys remember, I started out doing layer by layer building in this area because I simply didn't know that they could build from the top and just drop stuff down and it would end up where they wanted it to be. So that was not something that I knew about at the time. Of course, now that I did know about that, we've been building everything from the top. Oh, and what's happening here? Do we have issues? Yes, we have tiny issues here. However, this is at height 0, so there is no more water. Anyway, what I was thinking, we could actually do a layered dam. Now, the problem with having another reservoir, a small reservoir here, we could lower the level by 1. So this is actually, let's see, this is the ground level, and it is only 1 tile off, but it's still 1 tile off. We could actually release some water into here, possibly, or make this bigger and have lower floodgates. If we make the reservoir bigger, then maybe it would make up for having that less level. I don't know. But anyway, it would be an extra place to store stuff. If we make the cutoff line like here somewhere, or even better, before the berry bush area, that would be even better. We could do it right along this cliffside, like here, kind of. Of course, that would drown all of this stuff, but that was meant to happen. So yeah, we could do something like that. Let's see, if we go ahead and like empty these storages, let's try that. Let's just empty these storage buildings. And then these also need to be emptied. These guys, I don't know if they can take stuff from a storage building that is underwater. I don't know that. That might be an interesting idea to check out. But anyway, that's what we could do and kind of make this, we could make it be a little bit lower, or I'm not actually sure how to do this. I guess we should have the overflow happen when the water is flowing. I think that's the best idea to start off with. And then this one can have lower floodgates so that we actually add in water as things are getting down there. Okay, so this is working really well here. Let's see, can we reach all of these things from our builder's hut? Where is our centralized building section? Okay. Ah, yes, of course. And the district gate is blocking any progress over there. So that's not good. Okay, so let's see. What is this going to look like? Let's just put in the gate over here instead, and then put our pathway there so we can reach all of this stuff. And what I want to do is maybe make the floodgates here. Let's see. If we do that, we can actually do this. Let's see. We need to go down a level though. We need to delete. I think we're going to delete. Oy, that's going to hurt. Ow. Okay, it's fine though. It's fine. Nobody noticed. All right, we'll do our triple floodgates here. So we actually don't have to build that high anymore, but I'm going to anyway. I think we'll build just in case we want to have it store up to, or just change this later if we want to put those floodgates higher later. So this water would spill out into this spillway here, which is kind of on top of these guys, but we don't actually care. I think it'll be fine. I don't think we want to spill on top of something like this builder's hut, which used to be there. I don't know if we can we support another builder's hut? I think we probably can. Yeah, we have 4 unemployed people. So we'll go ahead and replace the builder's hut right there, because that's what was there, and I accidentally, oh, that's right. I deleted it because we wanted to put in some of these supporting blocks, and I think we did that. Or are they platforms underneath? Let's go and check. Let's go look. Okay, they are actually what we want them to be, I think. Yeah, this is just enough for dry land there. So let's put in our builder's hut over here. Right, where? There it is. Okay, builder's hut, rotate, and boom. So that can be there. So I think having the floodgates there should be just fine. Let's go ahead and go up in elevation. And of course we want to make this a wall as well. Possibly a floodgate. But what we need to do is make a set of platforms around this area. That's very important that we actually get that done. So let's put one here. Oops, no, there we go. We need that to be there. And I'll go ahead and just put in, oh, actually we need this taller ones there. I'm gonna go ahead and add this. Now, how should we do this? Maybe, do we only have, how many? We have 3 gates flooding at this point. So I think we need to have 3 over here. So let's go ahead and change this. Go ahead and prioritize this to high. And then I'm going to add these platforms over here shortly. Just want to get this tree out of the way so we don't have to do multiple building thingies or sessions. Come on, beavers. Go, go. There we go. Okay, so here we'll add this, and this is where we want to add our road. So this is going to connect all the way here. That's interesting. Confusion. Oh, right. Okay. So, yes, the confusion is here. I was going to connect this here, but I think that is going to be difficult. Let's see. This road connects here, and then the gate is there. So this can actually connect, but it is going to be connected to Gnawington instead of not Scrap Farmington. This is Ruins Deep. Okay, so I think what we do here is we put a gate here when the time is correct. And right now, it's not right. It ain't right now, but we are having a lot of water spinning in here, which is kind of great. It is really great. So these are going to get emptied. Hooray. Okay, this one has what? Grilled potatoes. Oh, that's a valuable food to have. And I'm kind of anxious to get some of the other stuff going on as well. Let's see. These things are... Did we get that? We did get that last bit of the shaft in there. So that's excellent. But the power. So we are waiting on what here? Do we have the power happening? Not quite. We still need this piece, which I'm going to add as a... Ah, yes, because this is spinning, albeit very slowly. Okay, let's just add this here, and that will be high priority as well. And that means we are going to get some power here, and we don't have to have our beavers exercising anymore. I did have some commentary that people believed that the exercise wheels were not actually exercise, that they were just methods of cruelty. However, I maintain that beavers do need exercise. They are living beings that should probably enjoy a little bit of exercise from time to time. So why not? Why not have exercise? Okay, grilled potatoes, 870 are in there. So that means we should be able to prioritize by haulers. There we go. We'll prioritize these things to get rid of the stuff that we have in there. And that'll make this area kind of a bit more exciting, I gotta say. Let's see, if we do our road here, or our dam piece here, I think that's gonna work very, very nicely. The builder's hut is also gonna disappear, I think, which we'll need to have a replacement for that. I think that might be good to put probably here by our main hut. Let's put that builder's hut right here. Or should it be closer there? I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's see. Let's put it in somewhere. Somewhere is better than nowhere. So I keep forgetting where it is. There it is. We should remember this. Now, do we build it up high? Let's see. How much range does that give us? Well, it gives us all the way out there. That's not bad. And here will give us a little bit more range on the outside here as well. So we'll go ahead and put it there. And that is where we're going to put the new building stuff. All right. And I think we need to... I guess we have to move the forestry hut. Or possibly delete it altogether. Because right now it's kind of not... It's in the way and it's not really needed. So... Bye-bye. Sorry. No more job for you. We apologize for the inconvenience, but you will be compensated later. Later. Yes. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these things, and I guess the builder's hut as well. Because I'd rather make a straight wall here instead of like going crooked. So we will delete this builder's hut here. Yes. Well, I guess it would be okay to make it crooked. Just because it gives us a little bit of space on that ledge. But it doesn't matter. It does kind of matter. Okay, it does matter. Whoops. Okay, it's fine. We'll just delete this. And if we want to build a replica building hut there to remember that it was a building hut once upon a time, we could always do that. Okay, let's do this here, and then we'll have this connecting this way. So how do we have our beavers move in that direction? Now that is a very complicated question, because right now what they have is they can go around this side and go around this way. Now, what do we have down here? Do we need to replace all of these things? We have the beaver pod. Oh, geez, it's already started over again, I think. Okay, we're going to have to just delete this because otherwise we're going to end up with too many beavers. All right, our markets, our drop-off points are also kind of important. We still need those. So that is something that we definitely have to replace. This is not a question of, yeah, this has to be done. So I think what we do is we put them here maybe in the center. So let's do that. We'll go ahead and add. So we need to prioritize these guys, these here, to put in these new drop-off points. No, actually, those are fine. Those are actually fine, aren't they? Okay, so these can go, yeah, we'll just put them on slight high. They don't have to be like super high. I forgot, these are not going to get covered, only this stuff. Geez, I'm just like thinking way too far ahead here. Yes, all the things are happening apparently. But yeah, we need to figure out a way that our beavers can actually get out of here. So let's see. Let's go levee here. And then go here, here, and there, and more there. And this is going to be connecting right there. Also with roadways. Hooray. Okay, so let's see. This, I think we actually need to make a clearance way this away, probably. Let's see, if we do this, we can go across here, potentially. Let's see. Let's just add a walkway. So this is going to go this way. Okay, that's taller than those, that's for sure. Okay. Let's just make sure this works. Yes, okay, good. And then we'll have this one over there. Might as well use the space and not, you know, trample over everything. I think that works fairly well, not too bad. All right. Add these guys, and then we need to delete that tree. Okay. All right. That actually works really well. Okay. So this is a possibility here, which is kind of great. Look at them all just beavering away. They are doing very, very well with this. Hooray. All right, and we have these nice bushes, and they're going to continue to grow because this is a deep reservoir, and it's going to, you know, it keeps spreading the joy and the water through the soil there. So that's nice. Okay, so did that tree get destroyed? It did. Okay, let's get the rest of this thing and then add the path. There we go. Okay, so now we have aerial travel. Rawr, nice. Okay, so that's gone across now as well. Now, the question is, do we need to have more connections? If they go around this way, it is getting very red here. So it would be nice to kind of finish up these paths so that they're able to get there. Yeah, we definitely need to have that happen. Okay. In any case, let's see. Who is having so many unemployed beavers? Let's see. There are 2 in Gnawington. That's not a lot. Let's see. In Scrap Farmington, we have 0. I wonder if they need people here. I think. Let's see. 2 at the hauling post. Only 1 at Lumberjack Flags. We might need more at the Lumberjack Flags, actually, because it looks like we are lacking. And we did have a lumberjack flag around this area. So let's see, they did build this lovely little floodgate, which is good. So we're going to put that at height 2 for now. We're going to go ahead and delete this area. Get that dynamite going and flowing. So I don't think the water is high enough to flow into this area, but it certainly will irrigate this area later. And I think that's going to be enough that we may not have to have this water dump here after all. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build these platforms this way and reconnect our roads. Let's see. Yes, I forgot. I was like, wait a second, did that road go all the way? And then I remembered, of course, that we needed a stairway here. Can't just hook it up directly. So let's click that off. And then we'll go ahead and get the stairs connecting. Yay. There we go. All right. So we're going to leave that until we actually see if we're going to get some irrigation in here. It may not be that easy. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay. So there we go. Getting all the things. So it doesn't look like they're making things very fast over here in this area. But hopefully they're going to be okay. Let's see. Now, where are the other unemployed? Oh, wait. Oh, what? Huh? Hello? Oh, that was just 8 altogether. I was like, no, not 8 in that district. Surely not. Okay, so we have 5 unemployed in Wheeling Dam, which is kind of expected. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer, let's see, we'll have 3 going to Scrap Farmington, just to help them out there with their stuff. All right, and what else have we got? So we have no power right now working with this. So let's open up these engines. However, I think we did save quite a lot of wood getting those engines working, or getting these guys working. So I'm going to go ahead and pause these because I don't think we are going to be able to get any more power from them. And they have kind of drained that area dry as well. So it does look like we are needing more and more dynamite. So let's see. Are we making dynamite? Yes. Oh, and of course it's gone very slowly because we didn't have enough power. So, but we are making some, which is great. You can see the simulation is kind of struggling a tiny bit, and I hear that's a problem with, you know, larger beaver colonies, and we have many constructions around the world. But as we can see, these shafts are spinning, so yay for that. We haven't gotten these guys finished yet, the dynamite. However, I think we can set up like a farmhouse here. Probably set it up like right maybe there or something. I think that'll be nice. And then we'll have our water dump set up there. Now up here, I think this is where we're going to have our forester. So we're going to go there, get the forester up here. I want to do something like this, I think. All right, take the road there, and we might end up doing a... yeah, we definitely need a road down here. So maybe this is the wrong direction. Okay, so water dump is going to be here and have a road like this. Okay, so we only need one road. But if we move this thing, let's see, let's just move that. So water dump is going to be building, dump, road. Let's get the forestry hut to kind of minimize the amount of roads here. Go there. Oh, no. No. That's not what we wanted at all, is it? No. Of course not. I think we want the road to go this way. We want the road to go here, and it can stick out for that. That would be okay. And then forestry can be on the other side. Like there. Because I want this thing to go downward and the forester to have easy access to get into this basin. Because they, you know, they can use it for more tree planting, of course. Now, the question is, will they, if we, oh, well, I guess if we put a road, they'll be able to get down here, won't they? Okay, so let's add this as well as a project. Okay, very nice. And then maybe just a road to get in here. And then we plant the whole thing with maples. So whenever this gets done, they can just go at their leisure and make all the trees they can make. So we'll see how much of this gets dumped into here and gets irrigated. That's the word we're looking for, I think. Let's leave a space for a scrap gatherer right there. And this area here is going to be, we need to have varying crops, of course, as always. Do we use this staircase? Maybe not. I don't think we actually need that, so we're going to leave it. So put a few carrots over here, and then maybe add potatoes over there, and then have some wheat as well. All right, and of course that needs to be canceled, those two, and then we can have our road there. Okay, so we're planning, we're doing the things. We might move the district center up here and have like a little decorative thing going on. I think that would be really nice, actually. And maybe we have dumps all over the place. I don't know. Let's see. I think the Mayor Zebra, and I think we have just had the election. I think Mayor Zebra hopefully will be happily pleased with things and maybe realize that this was not the disaster that she thought it was going to be. I hope anyway. So anyway, but the forests are growing. These are forests, and these are also forests that are going to belong to Wheeling Dam. This is not a problem. They're there. We just need to get some more dynamite out here and finish that one plateau, because the problem with these kind of things is such a pain to get tiny little blocks here and there. So hopefully that gets finished soonish, and we can get on with things. Yeah, this one tree that's an interesting thing, isn't it? Anyway, we do have power here, so we can actually turn this one on if we have... It's not connected to any district center by path. Now that might be a negative, you might think. However, okay, so let's see. We need to... I think we decided that we were going to do a staircase, something like this. Because we were going to have the path on this edge. Yeah, I think that will work if we do that. There we go. And so we can turn this one on and have somebody work in there. And meanwhile, I think we probably need to plan also a house for our beaver that wants to look upon the ruins, because I believe he decided that he could live here. And maybe we build him a single home, like a large row house. I was thinking about building the beaver a row house, the unnamed beaver, because it's kind of like, you know, I'm sure he walks up and down in the ruins and climbs and stuff. So I think he couldn't do with anything less than a 3-story home. I think that's probably necessary. So if we build it maybe here, so if we build our our drop-off points here, let's do that. Let's see, that is in labor. Drop off goes here and there. And we could put some, we could do a little bit of a decorative thing. Now this is a very special beaver, we have to realize. So I think we want to give this beaver some amenities of home at least. So let's just do this kind of a thing here. Let's put the beaver's house maybe way up here. Oh, we didn't need that many. Goodness me. We can do this, and then maybe we add a bush on the side. Just, you know, to give the beaver some comfort and some, yeah, just feelings of home. Hooray. Maybe we should, oh, you know what we could do? We could surround the beaver's house with metal fencing. I mean, just because it, yeah, it looks like home, right? I think that's a great idea. I think we need to do that. Okay, so let's do a thing where we have a bush, because bushes are friendly. And then let's get the rest of this decorative stuff placed. And I don't know if the beaver is going to think we're crazy or not, but we're trying to help. We're doing the trying to help thing. Yes. Doing the best things in our power. And we're going to put a nice metal fence so the beaver is reminded of home right there. Okay, and to make this metal fence, I'm going to pause these structures so that we kind of go one and one and one and get those in. Okay. And I think, I don't know if the beaver needs a roof. These don't really have a roof, so maybe beavers used to know roofs? I can't tell. Anyway, so we have those things made. Oh, this is working so just splendidly, absolutely splendidly. Now then, I'm actually kind of wishing that, I don't need to wish, do I? I don't need to wish. I can move this path along. Yes, let's just do that. Let's move this path along and connect it over here. So we have some nice stuff going on here. Let's see. This is not quite tall enough, so we need a staircase. There we go. That can be made. Oh, I'm liking all the bridges going on here. This is kind of great. Kind of really great. Now there, maybe we don't do this. Maybe we put a suspension bridge out here. I'm thinking that's a good idea. Or not. We could do one from this end. We'll leave it. We'll leave it because we can't do some of the things. Like, we can't do it from this end, I think. Because then we won't have a corner. Okay, let's get this, though. I want to connect this up here. There we go. Like that. Perfect. Good, good. And after these are finished, that means we can tear down this path. Wow, how many changes our colony has seen. Is this not great? I think it's great. This can also be deleted and replaced with a floodgate. Yep. Let's go. Let's replace. Since that one path is completely, I think it's completely done. May not be totally completely done, but we're going to wish for it to be... No, it's fine. It'll be fine. We're good. We have plenty of ways to get from here to there. We have a pathing over here. We've got this nice little staircase to heaven over here. And all the things are working. So let's go and check on Scrap Farmington again and make sure everything's okay. We have full water tanks. Scrap Farmington, everything is going pretty well in here. Though it does look like they're lacking planks because we are not getting any of these structures done. We have, well, actually the suspension bridge is also not done. There's many things that are not done here. I wonder if they're spending too much time on the carousel. They're like sitting there like, we hope it's gonna move soon. They're just like sitting in the seats and it's like, oh geez, how come it's not moving? Oh, drought has ended. Hooray. Okay, so happy days are here again. We have decided this. All right, so now we can get all of these things moving. So we're gonna move this down to height 1.5 there. We can start up these pumps. I'll start up a couple of them. I don't know if we actually need most of them because these water tanks are pretty well stocked. I think we'll leave those two up there. We'll also put in a couple over here. Put in 4 there. Well, actually not yet. Because what's happening now is the water is not going to get here for some time. So let's put these up also to height 2, I think, for now. Oh, this is exciting. Drought has ended. Oh, this is great. Okay, so these folks, I think we don't need that many pumps working, so we can cut off a couple of them. And that's fine. Okay, so, gosh, lots of stuff going on over here. We still need that dynamite. But hopefully soon we're going to get this going. So water source is working here. I'm also going to open up all of our water dumps. So just to make sure that we have enough water. Oh, that one stayed open. Nice-ish. All right, let's look for the others. I like to open them when flood season starts. That one is also open. Apparently I keep forgetting to close them. Oh, they're all open, aren't they? Jeez. Apparently I forgot to close them. I don't know why that happened, but it did. Let's open those up and this one up as well. And I'm going to go ahead and pause places that we might use for pausing. Okay, so open this up, open the hauler's post. Okay, so there we go. Okay, things are happening now. Yay. No unemployed beavers in district. That is very sad. I'm thinking we might shift some. Do you guys have extra people? All right, Wheeling Dam can move people over. Hooray. Let's move 4 adults over to Ruins Deep. Migrate. Thank you. Never mind, they were shifted. Just had enough time to get their passports and that's it. Yeah, rough times. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a rush order on these guys. Are these finished? No, it's still not emptying. I don't know why that is. All right. You know what? You know why. It could be this. It could be that this is a very long road and they don't have, or they can't carry enough, or we have no haulers because we have no haulers. Okay, what is in here? Is this grilled potatoes? Yeah, it is actually 1,000 grilled potatoes in there. So maybe it's okay if we don't transfer all of it. You know what? It'll just be in like cold storage for a very long time and it'll be fine. Really fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. They won't mind. It'll be good. Okay, so now we have this connected. That means we can actually get rid of this road and put in a thing here. But there's another thing we need to thing over here because I forgot about it. I forgot to actually make the thing here. The thing being a gate floodgate. I'm going to go ahead and do 3. Maybe we'll do this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to put in 3 floodgates here. Or triple high floodgate, I should say. Right there. And then we'll put in... we can get rid of this stuff down here. And the reason I chose it because it doesn't have any trees there. So, here we go. There we are. Yay. Okay. Nice. All right. Wow. All the changes happening today, right? Okay. So, also priorities are important. Put those on high. Okay. There we go. Excellent. Okay. Life is going all right. Not too bad. Wow, look at this. The waterfall is just pouring out. We are also getting tons of power from over here. So days are happy. Life is good. We have this working. Is this also working? Okay. So we're getting plenty of planks here. I don't actually know if we need that many planks in this area, but we're getting some. Hooray. And that means we can take people off of these areas. We can turn off 2 of these plank making machines and be good. That's pretty exciting, I have to say. Really exciting. Okay, beavers working, beavers making, doing all the things. There they go. Working on stuff. And let's see here. We can actually... Okay, they are going down here to do stuff over here. But if we move this gate... It's going to be a lot easier for them to... Wait, no, not there. We'll move it here. So that way they can kind of go all the way down there. There we go. And get stuff done. All right. Very cool. This is exciting. Oh my God, this is exciting. Thrilling. Hooray. The hooray is actually real. We are seeing the hooray with our own eyes. It's fantastic. All right, now here we can add a little bit of planting zone here. Looks like our forester is almost ready to finish up with all this stuff. Oh my goodness, we have, hello. Oh my goodness, the Emma came over just into my arms just now. Oh, okay. Forest lands are getting flooded. This area is, oh my God, we have issues now. Okay, we have some slight, tiny, itty bitty, miniature, minuscule issues at the moment. Now then, to fix this, we need to get those floodgates going. But until then, what we need to do is, the bottom part of our colony will get flooded very shortly. So to prevent that, we need to get this going. Go. High priority, move it, proceed. Okay, so this stuff is what? It's flooded. Right, I figured that. I just didn't know if it was inaccessible, but it is accessible. It's just flooded. We're going to go ahead and high prioritize this. Oh my God. And this we're going to put down to height 0. So this water can hopefully leak out into the next section. But yeah, this is a slight problem. But I think I'm going to have to leave you on a cliffhanger. So we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.